What's up, you guys? This is Devin with CFXTV back with another video, and today we have a replacement part for my Flashpoint stand here. Now this is the 13-foot stand.
Now we're going to go ahead and replace that. As you can see here, it's my second riser that has the issue. I'm just going to, you can buy this, I think it's like $7, 12 after shipping or whatever. But you can always buy these parts as you see fit. Sorry about that, I gotta take off this washer here. Put it in there, washer on this side. And as you can see, I'm just putting it in here.
Now, how did it happen? Now, this is the 13-foot Flashpoint stand. Now, this Flashpoint stand does a great job, but I need to boom a mic overhead, and I need to keep it in one spot. And I have that 1/4 thread on there, and I raise that microphone up. Usually during high school football games. Now, I was at a high school football game, playoffs, quite a few months ago, but I was there. It was very, 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 very cold. I'm going to crank the screw. And I might have been over tightening it, but the screw just fell off. Like the head of the screw fell off, or the head of the bolt fell off, the T-nut fell off, and it just fell apart. And so I only used 2 of the 3 risers that I needed, and I was able to get the mic up to a high enough level to where I couldn't hear people's voices, but I could also get the massive sound from the band in which I was recording.
But, I'm going to keep this from glasses wearing.
But you guys have to understand that when you're out in the field and you're doing pro work or anything that involves using your equipment to its max, you have to understand that you have to have equipment that will run the test of time. Flashpoint is a decent company with some decent stands, and that's why I use them for decent projects. But if I were doing something pro, I would be upset. If I'm doing pro headshots for corporate level or at a wedding, and that happened to me, and everybody's waiting on me to light up a stand or a mic on a stand or anything like that, I would be upset. And this is what fuels us photographers and videographers, especially me. I like something that works when I need it to work. Sometimes you gotta go through hard times as a professional. You don't get the best day on the best time at golden hour and doing all sorts. No, you don't have that. You have what the client asks for. And as long as it's in my power to do it, I need equipment that's going to rise to that occasion. And I use Flashpoint, but as my backup stands. I'll use Manfrotto as my main ones that I know that won't break down on me, because you always need backups for your mains, right? For those of you who've been in the industry, you know you need double card slots, you need all this little stuff to keep your stuff backed up so you never have an issue in the field, despite you might want to get a cheaper stand for a simpler project, so on and so forth. But yep, that's simple. Simple 13-foot stand. You can buy those little bolts on Adobe, but that's pretty much the only thing you can buy for that stand. There's no big parts division for these stands. If anything breaks with them, you don't really have any kind of warranty. You might as well just buy another stand. It's not worth the time. Now, if you have insurance, that's another thing. But these stands are really, they're decent. They're good for what they cost, but especially when you need 3, 4 light stands, keep them on in the studio, get a nice lighting setup, nice filled with light, whether it be COB lights, LED lights, strobes, mono lights, microphones, anything like that. They're good for all that stuff, but they're not invincible, and you don't really have a spare parts department to do what I just did here. You just have that one screw that's available for those. If anything else goes wrong, like air cushions break, you might as well just buy another stand. I'm Devin with CFXTV. I hope this helped you guys out. You can always replace those little bolts with those Flashpoint stands. But if you want a real stand, it's going to be a little pricey. If you want a real stand that has a whole spare parts department, go with your Manfrotto BAC stands, these master stands, these compact stands that clamp together and have a whole spare parts division. Links in the description below, and I'll see you in the next video.